Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today's lesson is all about the driver and particularly why you might leave the face open with the driver. So why you might hit the ball with that left to right curvature. So I'm responding to a comment from a gentleman asking me that how he can create the shaft lean with the driver that he's looking for without leaving the face open and losing the ball to the right. So I'm going to answer that question for you today. If you are a new viewer or a first-time viewer, please consider following or subscribing to me. I post videos like this every single week, all designed to help you in your golf. Keep watching to learn how. So today's lesson, why does the driver face stay open, particularly within this case when the gentleman was asking about when he tries to create shaft lean. Now, the best golfers in the world, the fastest golfers in the world, a lot of them will have a slight bit of forward lean with the shaft of the driver at impact. People like Rory McIlroy, Cameron Champ, these kind of people. It's not for everyone. Now, the reason I'm saying it's not for everyone is because if you haven't got enough speed, you'll struggle to get the flight unless you have a lot more loft on the club in terms of your fitting. So don't be obsessed with shaft lean with the driver. It's a nicety, and if you do it right and you have the speed and you hit up on the ball, it'll make you the longest you possibly can be. But you do need that speed to start with. I'm more than happy with the shaft returning pretty level at impact. Obviously, the more the shaft points back, the more that club face will overtake and close and give you more of that draw spin. But it is adding loft, and it will make the ball go more left. So again, it goes back to a little bit about what I say a lot, is feeding what you need. So if the ball flight is quite low and cutty, then having the handle more back through impact, it's probably not going to harm you. When we start to get this overtaking happen too early, that becomes very destructive. So there's a fine line between the two for sure. The key is really when you have shaft lean, you are likely to present the face a little bit more open, unless you're adding the supination of the lead arm and the connection of the lead arm with the torso, and possibly also the supination of the lead wrist, the pronation of the trail wrist. So essentially, and this is the best way of kind of describing it, if my hand's here with the club face, so as I go through the golf ball, in order to lower that flight, you'll see how I rotate my hands into what we call a flexion state with my lead wrist. And then if I wanted to draw the ball, I've got to make that turn. So making it turn as pronation. So if I pronate and flex at the same time, that gives me the strongest possible flight I could have. So the hands need to do that action. So, you know, the more we feel we get that kind of action, the toe is kind of matching up with the heel and rotating round the corner, the better. A lot of guys will hit the cut shot with the driver because they're swiping across the golf ball and the face is opening in a subconscious effort to make the ball go at target. So it's not always caused by these things. Also, please bear in mind, if you're hitting the driver in the heel of the club, that will cause the ball to curve as well. So we definitely want to see that you're able to strike the ball pretty consistently near the center. We want to see that you start to feed what you need in terms of the club face rotation. So again, making the shaft rotate, making the arm rotate and stay connected. So feeding, if you had a jumper on like this, chuck that sleeve in. Can you keep that connection through the hitting zone? Those would be the key things to start with for me. So I would encourage you, if you pop your feet together with the driver and you go ahead and hit one and try and feel, you're going to hit it quite firm, but you're going to keep your feet and knees together as much as you can. And hopefully you can pick up that flight because it's quite low. You'll see there the ball turned over right to left. With my feet together, my forearms become more dominant. So it encourages me to have more supination. So that in turn will encourage that kind of closing the face, that draw flight that we want to do. So we're looking to strike the ball well and encourage the rotation with connection. Letting the arm work. Don't want to see this kind of chicken wing look. This club face open, chicken wing arm separating. kind of, oh, I'm getting shaft lean, but I'm doing it like this. That's going to make the ball go a long, long way right. Out of bounds, lost ball, and also you're going to lose a lot of distance. The more you wipe across the ball, face open, glance it, the more distance you will lose. So we definitely don't want to do that. We want to encourage you to get these arms working correctly, but feeding what you need. So analysing your ball flight, working back from that to add in the bits you need to become a better player is key. Whether that be putting, chipping, pitching, bunker play, driving, every element of the game. So there you have it, a nice little exercise you can do to encourage you to get the right rotation in your arms to give you the right ball flight, to encourage you to hit that driver straighter, stop those cutting drives, stop the slicing drives, stop losing those drives to the right, whichever way you want to look at it. So using that feet together drill, going at a nice brisk pace and letting your body naturally work, letting your arms naturally work, wrists naturally work. But also don't be obsessed with the shaft lean unless you've got lots of power, lots of speed, because it's not for everyone. So hope that's made sense. Hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have, please click like and share the video. Also, please chat down below, ask me any questions, ask any requests for videos, and also any suggestions for the channel itself. I'd love to hear from you. Lastly, if you haven't followed me or subscribed already, please do so. Hit my logo down the bottom corner. Join me on my journey. Let me try and help you with your golf and let you enjoy your golf more. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting the channel. See you again here soon.